Okay. All right. Yeah. There we go.
Hello.
Gonna stick around?
Maybe.
Nope.
You guys got anything good?
I mean, I think we do, but...
I think we've got good snacks. We have a lot of snacks today, guys. Welcome back.
Hi, welcome back.
We had an epic adventure to the smallish town of Jonesboro, Arkansas. Now, why did we go to Arkansas? No offense to anybody in Arkansas, but it's not a hustling metropolis area, right?
Oh.
Well, I'll tell you what Jonesboro, Arkansas had for us. They had an eclipse, right?
I gotta move this blanket.
Anybody who got to see the eclipse a couple weeks ago, congratulations. It was by far the most spectacular thing I've ever seen in my life.
Same.
Hands down,
Absolutely.
no question. But what we did is we spent an entire week in Jonesboro. We had a couple days. We went for a hike. We went up to St. Louis. We went over through Little Rock.
While we were in St. Louis, we discovered that they only sell so many tours up into the arch per day.
Yeah, I found that out the hard way.
They were sold out.
They were sold out, so we did not get to go in the arch. Thanks, St. Louis.
Oh well.
But it was beautiful from the ground.
It gives us a reason to go back, though.
Exactly. So I'm kind of kicking myself for not buying tickets online, which is what I had told myself to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Didn't stop to think that loads of people coming to the Midwest for an eclipse, they might want to go to St. Louis. So, oh well. While we were in St. Louis, though, on the way out, we stopped at a place called Wally's. I'll show you these. I'm scared to death. Wally's is apparently the Midwest version of Buc-ee's. They only have like 2 or 3 stores. Excuse me. They only have like 2 or 3 stores. They pushed the envelope so hard to be just like a Buc-ee's that Buc-ee's actually sent them a cease and desist at some point. So of course I had to go see because I love Buc-ee's. So we stopped, we picked up some good snacks, a couple we're going to try today. I was not impressed with the Wally's. But
they're still new.
Because we have Buc-ee's, right? If all you had was a Wally's, Wally's is amazing. It was big, it was bright, it was open, they had tons of selection. They had an entire popcorn bar. They had a slightly smaller wall of beef jerky, you know. But again, if this is what you have, Wally's is spectacular.
It is.
Just not my thing. They did have a good selection of bottled beverages, though.
Yes.
We were able to find a good couple of root beers. We had a Frosty and another Fritz's since we were up in the Midwest. And still love Fritz's. We'll talk about that maybe later. So today what we're trying is all of the like salty snacks that we got. Some are from Wally's. Excuse me. Some are from a place called Redmon's Candy Factory. That was, where was that? Outside Uranus, Missouri. Anybody in the Midwest knows exactly the place I'm talking about too. So let's start with our Wally snacks. Woo! And I'm kind of worried about this one because he's been in a Ziploc bag for like 2 weeks now. But like I mentioned before,
we're great at eating expired stuff.
We really are. So as I mentioned before, Wally's has like a popcorn bar. They have 8 or 10 different flavors of fresh popped and freshly seasoned popcorn.
And I don't think Buc-ee's has anything like that.
Buc-ee's does not have popcorn. They have meat.
Yeah.
So there was no meat at Wally's, only popcorn.
There was meat, but not a meat sandwich station.
Exactly. So
Wally's went for popcorn.
It still smells really good. I ended up getting white cheddar because, of course, that's always my favorite popcorn. And it's absolutely stuffed. Like, it's this huge bag. Oh, look how big it is compared to my hand. And it's just this big brick of popcorn. I did not get screwed when he filled my bag. And this was, I think, $5, you know, big as my head. So as soon as we got back to our rental, I immediately put it in a Ziploc bag to hopefully save it. She still smells like popcorn, and she still smells like white cheddar popcorn.
Yeah, it does. That's a good sign.
I'll tell you this, it's moist. I don't know what they put on it to make the white cheddar stick.
Moist.
Wow. Not stale. Any more than popcorn usually is.
The piece I got was stale, but the flavor is still there.
Isn't it amazing?
Except for the fact that it's stale, I would not have known that this is, what did you say, 2 weeks old?
2 weeks old, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good, big popcorn. Now also remember that this was shoved into a carry-on bag, pawed around by TSA, and then shoved back into a carry-on bag again. But it's still nice, you probably can't see this for anything, but nice, round, mushroom-type popcorn. Holds a lot of flavor. It does have that weird moistness to it, but not in a bad way.
I didn't notice the moistness, but you always tend to notice the weird stuff, so.
When in St. Louis, again, would stop just for popcorn.
Yes.
Would stop. And also, this was highly recommended by a random 7-year-old who said he did not like the taco popcorn, but absolutely loved the white cheddar popcorn. So thank you, random 7-year-old. You made a good decision. I just remembered him. He was really nice, because he was doing like, trying to get the pizza popcorn off his face, or the taco popcorn.
Yeah. I don't remember what section of the store I was in at that time, but yeah.
You might have still been in the potty.
No, because you were over there and there was just like a bunch of people. I'm like, I'm not as big on popcorn as you are, so I just wandered off to go look at other stuff. Don't even remember what. Because there was a lot of stuff to look at.
Exactly.
Alright, next up.
Next up is a bag. They have their own like store brand chips. Most of them are really basic, like your barbecue and your sour cream and onion. And I just wanted something different. I found spicy pepper jack chips. They're rippled.
The bag has
taken a beating, but there is still air in it. So I'm hopeful that we just have a lot of really broken potato chips. Oh, I don't know how you're gonna feel about that.
Oh boy. Clover, you want to come smell these chips?
Let's see. He's not super beat up. But it's a sad bag. You want me to start?
It's a smell that oddly I want to say I've smelled before.
Yeah.
But I don't know where or.
There's a little jalapeno in there. There's like a sweet pepper smell, which makes sense because jalapenos are in pepper jack cheese.
I take a tiny one.
Take a little tiny one.
Because I don't do really. Oh yeah, there it is.
He's a 6 or 7 spicy.
12 or 14.
He's a jalapeno spicy, so he's bright and he's sweet and he's peppery. Not like an Uncle Ray's chips, which is different. This is definitely a jalapeno. I don't totally get cheese, like it's not a cheesy chip that's spicy. It's a spicy chip that's supposed to be cheesy. But really all I get is pickled jalapenos. I get hot and vinegary.
No, I know my chip was small, so all I got was just chip. Until after I had chewed and swallowed.
Yeah.
And then it just went from the tongue, followed all the way back down. Very much jalapeno spicy.
The chip itself,
Good if you like that kind of thing.
right.
But if you love that kind of thing like she does.
This is not the hot I like. I am more of I'm a red spicy person. I'm a Uncle Ray's spicy or a Golden Flake spicy. Or who was the other one? An Oots red hot spicy.
I don't know, go back and look at our old
I know. I'm not a jalapeno girl. I don't know what it is about a jalapeno. I think they're just too sweet and vinegary. Like
And yet you like to put jalapeno juice on your nachos.
I know, that's what's weird.
Your gas station nachos.
I know. Not a lot.
Yeah, no.
Just a little for the spicy. Maybe that's what it's making me think of. The little,
Almost
sliced
wouldn't have
jalapenos at 7-Eleven. Would not buy again. But the chip itself,
It's
a
good
lovely chip. It's very firm. It's nice and wavy. Almost rippled. It's like a cross between a ripple and a wave. So maybe
Revel.
this style of chip, but with barbecue or sour cream.
Whippled.
Ooh, whippled. Would be a very good chip. Like a sour cream and onion in this chip would be very good. Because
Probably,
it's very oomph. There's a lot of body to the chip.
There is, yep.
I would not buy it again. But they were like $1.50, so I'll eat them. I know I'll eat them.
Hi, Clover. You can still come be in the video.
She's a little spicy. We're trying to tone it down a little bit. Because we're just going to go ahead and go into... We'll come back to that.
Come on. Come be in the video. I'm sure people would love to see you. The internet loves cats.
Internet loves cats. Okay. So sticking on the jalapeno root... Ooh, I might need scissors for him. Clover liked that noise. Come on, Clover!
Nope.
No, screw you.
I'm just going to sit and judge you.
Ozark Mountain popcorn in jalapeno cheddar.
Oh, okay, no loving, sorry.
Yep. This is my cat's butt. It's the size of my hand. Make sure it focuses on the butt. Anyway, this is Ozark Mountain popcorn. It's made in Springfield, Missouri. This is not expired. I made sure it's got a tag on the back. It doesn't expire for 3 more weeks. So at Redmon's Candy Factory, they bill themselves as the world's largest candy factory. That I don't think they make very much there. It was rows and rows and rows of those like bushels where you make your own candy mix for $5 a quarter pound or whatever. And it's all the same stuff. Like, at this point, I don't know if there's any woo kind of candy out there that we haven't seen or had at this point.
Yeah.
So I was kind of bummed by that. We did pick up some taffy,
Bless
and
you,
we'll do a video on that later. But on one side, they did have like this 3/4 of a wall full of popcorn bags. Anything you could think of, like blueberry cheesecake and taco and sour cream and onion and chocolate cookie crunch and Chicago mix, like everything that you can imagine was all together. So I spent way too much time trying to figure out which popcorns were going to come home with me. And this one I debated because I wanted something sweet. But then I'm like, the only sweet I really like is toffee anyway. So screw it, let's just get another savory. So I ended up, after much thought, going with the jalapeno cheddar. Which also means that I won't have to worry about him even snagging a little bit of it. Because number 1 is popcorn, number 2 is spicy. So, I guess now we're comparing basically jalapeno and cheese, the jalapeno and cheese.
Okay.
See, there's not as much vinegary smell. Whoop. Popcorn snack for later.
Again, they're big.
Mm-hmm. They're a nice, good mushroom, that little round popcorn size. You're not even gonna try? You're not missing much.
I had enough with the jalapeno chippos.
Not stale. Not, oh my god, this is so fresh. Typical bagged popcorn. I'm not getting very much jalapeno at all. I'm getting a very basic, hey, that's cheese popcorn. Maybe one step up from the tin, you know?
You're just saying that to make me put one in my mouth.
I could say a lot of things to make you put things in your mouth. Maybe just a shade.
That was even staler than the other popcorn.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this was sealed, and it's staler than the fresh popcorn in the unsealed bag in the Ziploc bag. But they were like $5, so we do this for you guys. I wasted $5 on popcorn. I'll still eat it. I like popcorn.
Very true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, this was a miss for me. Vaguely cheesy, not very jalapeno-y at all. Kind of wish it now I just bought the toffee kind. So we'll see how this one goes. And again, this is more Ozark Mountain popcorn. This is garlic parmesan. And what's interesting is they would take like this popcorn and mix it with something else, and they would mix it with the pizza popcorn, and then they just called it Italian popcorn. Or they would take the pizza popcorn and something else. It was never just one popcorn. It was always this weird mix They took blueberry popcorn and cheesecake popcorn and put them together and called it blueberry cheesecake popcorn.
Which is a shame because if they had just had blueberry, I probably would eat.
Probably, yeah. I smell neither garlic nor Parmesan. Stale again.
I smell popcorn.
Yeah, I smell popcorn. Maybe 1 out of 10 garlic. If you're really thinking about it, you're going to get the flavors on either one of these bags. If you're like, this is garlic. Garlic. But if you put out 2 bowls, I would just go, ooh, white popcorn. Ooh, yellow popcorn. And just be done with it. I'll finish it because it's me. It's not super stale. It's got a little life in it.
I guess I just happened to get the bad one then.
Well, you just got the one at the very top.
On the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
No. Yeah, not... Like, to me, stale popcorn is when you bite into it and it just collapses. It doesn't break apart. The same with, like, a bad chip. If it just goes...
To me, if it's soft and smushy, it's stale popcorn.
Yeah. But if it's soft and smushy but still kind of breaks apart...
Yeah, I guess.
I give it that. And then the last thing that we found back at Wally's, we of course, and by we I mean me, had to try beef jerky. Buc-ee's is famous for their wall of jerky, for their entire display case of jerky. We in the South love jerky. There's nothing like eating a desiccated cow. You know, it's just fabulous.
I prefer mine in burger form.
It's like redneck bubblegum. And he felt... Oh, that's promising.
The smell just punched you in the
It
face.
really did. It went... Moo.
Oh, I smell it now.
Yeah.
It made it over here and you didn't really like try to...
But I like a really good, you know, soft jerky.
Wow.
That like kind of pulls apart. You can see all the goodness in it. It's like, oh yeah.
That is strong. I wouldn't be surprised if they could smell it through the video. I'm good, thank you. Not a jerky fan. Never really have been.
It's very good. Is it as good as that jerky that we got on our road trip in 21 where I just went berserk for it? This one right here? No.
I want jerky.
I know, I'm going to put a picture over your face. Again.
Well, if I'd known that, I would have made a face when you did it.
One more time?
Now she's not going to put that over.
Ah, they figured me out. Is it better than Buc-ee's? I haven't had Buc-ee's jerky in a while, but I don't think so. Is it a top 3 jerky? Yeah. It's better than Jack Link's. It's better than Sweet Baby Ray's. It's better than what you're going to get at Walmart. But again, this was like $8 for...
I would hope the price it's better.
4 ounces. It's like $36 a pound. Of course it's good. So, I want to eat this very badly. But I'm not gonna. Because we have many more videos to make. So I'm going to say, so we had what, 3 popcorns, chips, and a jerky. I say it's a wash. The jerky and the hand-scooped popcorn, absolutely delicious. Would buy both of those again in a heartbeat. Redmon, in your Ozark Mountain popcorn, that was a fail for me. That was worth $2. Maybe not worth $5. And then those chips were good, but not what I wanted.
Yeah, they'd be better as a different flavor.
They'd be better as a different flavor. Put some barbecue on there, they'd be amazing.
Maybe not for me, but I am with barbecue like you are with hot.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's my thing.
So I think that's going to do it for this video.
Probably one of the shortest ones we've ever done.
Stick around. We've got a lot more coming out from our vacation. We stopped at the world's oldest candy shop in St. Louis. And I think we've got a heck of a lot more from Redmon's Candy Factory. So those will be out soon. But until then, guys, stay weird.
Stay weird.
Haha, I beat you to it.
Apparently I hit the button to start recording.